My internet died. It just gave me so much thought. What the? What is going on? Yo. Going crazy on me. Shelby. Where's Shelby? Okay. Shelby. 100 for the dash. That's crazy. Damn. They left me, chat. They left me. Need mouse kits though, Holden. Okay. I gotta apply the new skate to my mouse. We're gonna chill for a bit.
GH is back. MMO news timestamps. Let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. First up, here's the latest dev talk from Albion Online, which gives more details on the Ancient Lands, a new region coming with the Dragonfire update on August 31. The area combines exploration, PvE, and PvP, with players entering through portals designed for different party sizes and facing either lethal or non-lethal PvP, depending on where they enter. Once inside, groups explore floating islands, defeat keeper mobs, complete objectives, and use keystones to activate teleporters and create new routes through the region. 4 Drake Islands contain some of the best rewards, and defeating all 4 will summon the Fire Drake, which guards the largest reward in the area. The update also introduces a new bleed out system that allows downed players to be revived after fights, although revived players receive a debuff. And as you all know, Amazon is leaving MMOs behind, and here is the Lost Ark
Crazy.
Games update on that. Amazon Game Studios has confirmed that it will end live service operations of Lost Ark in the West, with Smilegate taking over in early 2027. Lost Ark itself is not ending, and the game will continue receiving updates and events until the transition. When the handover happens, characters, progression, inventory, purchases, and wallet balances will transfer to Smilegate, while players will continue accessing the game through Steam. However, some data such as in-game mail, chat history, and certain notes will not transfer, so players are advised to claim anything important before the transition. An opt-out period is also available, but opting out means your progress will not be transferred. After the transition, Smilegate will take over publishing, customer support, and in-game store, and the Western community channels.
Amazon
Moving on to
full
the
dipped.
next news, Black
Wow.
Desert Online has launched Idania Part 2, adding the final chapter of Act 1 with new high-level content in Inner Edania. The update introduces 6 new monster zones, 4 bosses tied to the Battle of the Throne of Edania, and new encounters. Players can also obtain 2 new accessories, Ecleta and Ape Iron, along with a Gunslayer armor outfit. Hadam's event Horizon Zone is also teased for the final confrontation coming in September, which will close Act 1 and lead into a new main questline. Now, Mew Online has launched the second update for Season 21-1, adding new content, progression changes, and a new server. The update introduces the second tier of legendary gear for weapons and armors, although these items are not available to the new Crusader class. A new Sanctuary of Aquila's map has also been added, while the maximum character level has been increased to 1,750. The new Edaville server is now open alongside a Speed Server Plus event and a transfer event that allows players to move from Speed Server to a normal server. And here goes Nexon's Q2 2026 investor presentation, with revenue reaching 1.1 trillion up to 2% year-over-year, driven mainly by the MapleStory franchise's 63% growth, and Arc Raiders, which has now sold over 16 million units. Operating profit fell 70% due to higher marketing and operating costs, while Nexon said it will focus on fewer larger games and tighter cost management. The company also discussed upcoming releases, plans to improve Dungeon & Fighter through more varied content, and its Tencent collaboration. And fun fact, Eve Echoes launched on August 13, 2020, meaning the mobile MMORPG just reached its 6th anniversary. Developed by NetEase Games with Fenris Creations, it brought a separate version of the Eve sandbox to mobile, featuring mining, trading, industry, exploration, PvE, PvP, corporations, and large-scale fleet warfare. 6 years later, the game is still receiving updates, but it also faced criticism over its slow progression and monetization, particularly around Omega subscriptions, nano cores, and other progression systems. Despite that, Eve Echoes remains one of the more complex sandbox MMORPGs available on mobile. And going back to the news, Star Wars The Old Republic reveals Game Update 8.0 titled Masters of the Force, introducing a new era for the MMORPG later this year. The update will begin with the Galaxy in Chaos storyline following the aftermath of Dark Malgus' action, and will add Rylot as a new explorable world. Players can also expect story, veteran, and master difficulty options for overworld content, new classic and expert ventures, and the new 8-player Children of Null operation featuring 3 bosses. Update 8.0 will also raise the level cap to 85, add new abilities, combat, and gearing changes, improvements to leveling, and various quality of life updates. The first boss of the new operation is already available on the public test server, with more details and developer live streams planned ahead of the full release. Now, God's Arena. By the way, God's Arena is God's War. So yeah, God's Arena is adjusting combat stats and critical hits in its latest update, with the game's latest maintenance introducing 2 new stat stones that add physical and magic defense ignore to rings, weapons, helmets, and gloves. The update also reworks the critical hit system by reducing the effect of hit on crit, while increasing the amount of crit available on upgraded items, meaning players building around critical hits will need to invest more directly into crit stats. The developers say the new balance will be monitored and adjusted if necessary. Several collision issues on the Pindus map were also fixed, alongside a redesigned website and UI. God's Arena also continues to promote its God's Arena FM radio, which includes music, news, live chat, and regular Gold giveaways. Now, Grand Fantasia Origin is adding new content for level 91 plus players, including the Breakthrough system, which lets players earn points to increase various stat caps. The update also adds the Crystal Theater, available once per day, and the new Tarot King Illusory Moon Boss Hunting Crusade. It's a 100-player guild versus guild battlefield. Players can earn different treasure boxes based on their participation and damage, with additional rewards for the top 5 kill ranking players. There will also be new events. And yeah, if you wanna play something, Soul's Remnant is out on Steam after 10 years of development by a 2-person indie team. The free-to-play MMORPG is inspired by classic games like MapleStory and Mabinogi, focusing on social interaction, grinding, and a player-driven economy. The developers also say the game has no pay-to-win and will no longer have character wipes, with player feedback continuing to shape its development. And leave a like before you go. This is Gaming Hardcore. See you on the next one.
that's rough about tournament is
Gabe got cooked by Sonic when they played before Tokon release. Yeah, I saw their most recent set was pretty even.
Okay, I'm getting back on Gunz.
because like online
We're just doing mouse skates real quick. Mouse skates are on.
Marvel, well, yeah, 2 marbles. This is Tamp Never Sleeps. This Tamp Never Sleeps too.
This team is ridiculous, by the way. The fact that he's covering the ground with Spider-Man assist, with the web shot. Anytime if he goes for regular fireball on like the repulsor blast on Iron Man, he's got the down assist from Carnage, which covers such a great angle, like the dead angle of where Iron Man would be vulnerable.
I gotta see who's next.
Insight.
Okay. Who? Oh, W Tester.
Alright, new mouse skates. Finisher feels alright. Alright, so these are the quest lobbies. They're all locked. That one's still around. Can't join in progress. My mouse just glides now. There's a little bit of friction before, now it just full on glides. It's beautiful. Is there a high level thing I can make?
Let's rock.
I'm the highest lawyer. Holy. I wonder how much XP they'll get for killing me.
Let's rock. Fantastic!
Dude, my mouse feels so good now with these skates. Holy shit. Oh my blob, chat. Oh my blob. Feels so good. Feels like I'm gliding on butter. Holy. Ay, ay, ay. $26 XP. At 1 HP. Hey, solo. Headshot. How's this guy alive right now? No! No, dude. Bro had 1 HP. Why did I let myself? Why did I let myself get boxed? Oh my god. My god. Yeah, they're both looking at me. That's what they get. That's what all three of them get. Massive. Fuck, he must have been one. Messed up the end. He was one. Holy shit. I blew up. He must have been one. God, why is it so hot out? Nowhere. Yo. Oh my god. He's got to be one, bro. Oh, oh.
Headshot.
Up, Nick. There's 3 in here. Me out. I mean, what issue are you having? It's probably your NAT connection. You gotta open up your ports, most likely. Maybe the firewall stuff might do stuff too, but I'd look into those 2 things. I think those 2 help. You could also VPN instead of port forwarding, I think. You're using someone else's connection when you VPN. I thought he was gonna be dead there. That was so low. Everyone's hitting me. It's over. Let's see, what do I buy? Okay, I think I'm lagging or something. Maybe I should reopen? Oh, now it's swapped. Yo, what the? Are the servers at capacity right now? I don't think they are. I'm gonna reopen. Or can I log in here? I'm just gonna reopen.